Luxury on the highway doesn't always look like a limousine or a private jet. Sometimes it looks like a 40-ton semi-truck. Hidden inside the world of long-haul trucking is a category of machines so extreme that most people don't even know they exist. These are sleeper trucks, and they are nothing like the cramped bunks most drivers sleep in. Inside these rigs, you'll find full kitchens, private bedrooms, marble-style bathrooms, entertainment systems, and living rooms that feel closer to luxury apartments than truck cabins. Some of them are longer than small motorhomes, some cost more than a house, and a few are so exclusive that only a single example was ever built. They are rolling mansions built for the open road. And once you see what's hiding behind the driver's seat, it completely changes the way you think about trucking. Because the sleeper cab has come a very long way from the simple bunks that first appeared behind truck seats decades ago. In the early days of long-haul trucking, drivers didn't have much space at all. A narrow mattress behind the seat was considered a luxury. It was just enough room to rest for a few hours before climbing back behind the wheel and continuing down the highway. But trucking changed. Drivers began spending days, sometimes weeks, living on the road. And when your workplace is also your home, comfort suddenly becomes a lot more important. That is when the idea of the extended sleeper began to evolve. At first, the improvements were small: a slightly larger bunk, extra storage cabinets, maybe a small refrigerator or microwave. But then a handful of builders asked a much bigger question. If drivers live in their trucks, why not turn the truck into a real home? That simple idea eventually created one of the most fascinating corners of the trucking world: custom sleeper trucks. Companies specializing in sleeper conversions began creating cabins so large and luxurious that they transformed ordinary trucks into rolling residences. These machines can stretch more than 40 feet long. Many cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And once you step inside one, you realize immediately this is not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Some sleepers include full kitchens with ovens and refrigerators. Others feature bathrooms with glass showers and heated water systems. Many have leather sofas, large televisions, climate control, and handcrafted wood cabinets. And a few push the concept even further with features you would never expect to see inside a semi-truck. Garages, offices, two-level living spaces, even slide-out walls that expand the interior when parked. Each one is built almost entirely by hand. No two are exactly the same, and everyone tells a story. One of the most fascinating examples begins with a truck that was nearly forgotten. Hidden in tall grass beside an old barn sat a worn-out International 9370. At first glance, it looked like just another abandoned rig, but behind the cab was something extraordinary: a massive sleeper cabin measuring nearly 190 inches long, more than 16 feet of living space attached to the truck. This rare sleeper was known as the Double Eagle, and once it was restored, it revealed an interior unlike almost anything seen on the road. Hardwood floors stretched across the cabin, copper panels covered the ceiling, custom lighting reflected off polished stainless steel surfaces. Inside was a dining table, refrigerator, television, and even a heated shower. It felt less like a truck sleeper and more like a studio apartment moving down the highway. But the truck's story didn't end there. Before it was abandoned, this machine had served a very unusual purpose. It had been used by the United States government to transport sensitive cargo, including satellite components and military equipment. Over its lifetime, the truck traveled more than 3 million miles. Imagine the places it had been: deserts, mountain highways, endless night drives across the open plains, all experienced from inside that rolling home. But as impressive as the Double Eagle sleeper is, it's only the beginning. Some builders decided to take the concept even further. Instead of building large sleeper cabins, they started building entire luxury residences on truck chassis. One of the most impressive examples is the Volvo Powerhouse coach. At first glance, it almost looks like a luxury bus, but underneath that massive structure is a truck platform designed to carry an enormous custom sleeper. When the truck is parked, sections of the sleeper expand outward using slide-out walls. Suddenly, the interior transforms into something completely different: a mobile luxury apartment. Inside, you'll find a master bedroom with a king-size bed, a living room with a large sofa, a fully equipped kitchen, complete with oven, cooktop, and a full-size refrigerator, and a bathroom with a glass shower and modern finishes. There is even a washer and dryer installed inside. Everything is controlled digitally, including lighting, temperature, and entertainment systems. It is the kind of living space you might expect in a high-end condominium. Except this one can drive across the country. And for some owners, that mobility is the ultimate luxury. But not every sleeper truck focuses purely on comfort. Some are designed for adventure. Take the Peterbilt 567 with a massive custom sleeper. At first glance, it looks like a powerful long-haul truck, but behind the cab is one of the most unique sleeper designs ever created. Inside the cabin, you will find a full living space, bed, kitchen, sofa, cabinets, and bathroom. Behind that living area is something truly unexpected: a motorcycle garage. Yes, this sleeper includes a built-in compartment designed to carry a full-size motorcycle. When the driver reaches a destination, they can unload the bike and explore the surrounding area on two wheels. The truck becomes both transportation and an adventure base. And once you see the engineering involved, it becomes clear that these sleeper builds are far more than simple modifications. They are mechanical masterpieces. Every extra inch of sleeper space adds weight. Every added feature must be carefully balanced so the truck can still operate safely on highways. Suspension systems are reinforced. Frames are stretched. Engines producing 500 horsepower or more provide the power needed to move these massive machines. And despite their size, many of these trucks still drive just like ordinary semis, except for one major difference. Step inside. The entire atmosphere changes. Soft lighting, handcrafted cabinetry, leather seating, the quiet hum of climate control systems. You forget that just a few feet away, a diesel engine powerful enough to pull 40 tons is working beneath the hood. But perhaps the most fascinating sleeper trucks are the ones built purely as personal statements, machines designed to reflect the personality of their owners. One remarkable example is a custom Freightliner sleeper that stretches more than 30 feet behind the cab. Inside is a multi-level living environment, a lounge area, a queen-size bed, a kitchen with full appliances, and a bathroom with a shower. But what truly makes this truck unforgettable is the artwork covering its exterior. Hand-painted murals transform the truck into a moving canvas. Every inch reflects the personality of the person who built it. And that's really the secret behind these machines. They are not just vehicles, they are expressions of identity. Some owners design sleepers to match their favorite sports teams. Others build interiors inspired by yachts or luxury homes. A few even include office spaces so they can run businesses directly from the road. Each truck becomes a reflection of the driver's life. Because for many truckers, the highway is not just a workplace, it's home. Days blend into nights, miles pass beneath the wheels, cities appear on the horizon and fade away again. And through it all, the sleeper cab becomes the one space where drivers can truly relax. A private world in the middle of the endless road, which raises an interesting question. If you could design your own sleeper truck, what would it include? A full kitchen? A private office, a home theater, maybe even a rooftop deck to watch sunsets across the desert. For some people, these ideas might sound excessive, but for those who live their lives on the road, they make perfect sense, because the road never really ends. And when your home travels with you, comfort becomes part of the journey. From abandoned trucks restored into rolling apartments, to custom luxury machines stretching more than 40 feet long, the world of sleeper trucks proves something remarkable. Innovation doesn't always happen in laboratories or factories. Sometimes it happens in workshops, garages, and truck yards, driven by people who refuse to settle for ordinary. And when passion meets engineering, even a semi-truck can become something extraordinary, a rolling mansion, a mechanical masterpiece, and perhaps the most extreme home ever built on wheels.